Hey, I have a list review of a winning Japanese list, something very unusual, and we've been looking forward to seeing this. This list was sent to me by Russell Wright of the Welsh WTC team, and Russell attended a 2-day tournament in the UK. It was a 32-man event, so not a small one either. And it was 2 days, and he had brought his Japanese, and he won. Let me show you what it was that he brought. And I will just click over. Where did I put it? I have it somewhere. There we go. So, it is an Iwo Jima selector. And it's not actually 13 order dice, it's 14 order dice. One of them I couldn't get into the list in Easy Army, but it's actually there. I'll get back to that. So it's not actually 871 points, it's 999 points. Iwo Jima. He brought the regular lieutenant, a tax that he pays. He brought infantry. He brought 2 regular infantry sections with the light mortar. This means that they become sort of a miniature light mortar indirect shooting unit. And you'll see in a minute why this is very important, because he is really maxing out on standoffishness for the Japanese, which is something very, very unusual. The Japanese typically want to get up and close and personal. Russell here is doing the exact opposite. He's making a standoff range where he shoots the enemy indirectly, most of it, but still shoots them, and he won 4 of his games, had 1 draw against another top player, Paul Wiggins. So this is quite amazing. So 2 dual weapon units with light mortar. These will go on the edge of his deployment zone, I think, because then you're maxing out on the range for the 24 inches for the light mortar. But at the same time, your riflemen are pretty safe. An IGA engineer unit with a flamethrower, 5-man. They will go in some sort of transport. Then we have an infantry unit with a submachine gun. These are there just to be riflemen that can do standoff distance shooting, and if the enemy gets too close, they can assault. They are 8-man units. They're perfect skirmish size. They're also perfect for that size where you don't want to get into an assault with a fanatic unit of 8-man. That's regulars. No, I really don't want to do that with most of my troops. So you're standing off. That is what he wants you to do. Then he has a full 13-man rifleman unit as well. This is his main assault unit. This unit, if it hits, will mess up most other enemy units in close combat. He brings a suicide anti-tank inexperienced dude as well, the kamikaze dude. This is mainly to threaten away Stuarts. It's not really that effective in that respect, but it is there to do exactly that job. 2 medium mortars with spotters. These are perfectly safe. He just throws out his spotters, and because he also brings 2 sniper teams, the enemy snipers can't actually shoot down the spotters because they are getting sniped by the Japanese snipers. So the spotters, they can stay behind cover and shoot via their the mortars can stay behind cover and shoot via their spotters. They are perfectly safe. Double mortar, very strong choice. Double sniper, very strong choice. And this also creates that distance, that standoff distance. And if they stay at the standoff distance, they're getting pelted by the medium mortars. The final thing that's in here, we have a light truck here, 8-man transport. That is for the lieutenant and the engineers to go and outflank, possibly, or come in from reserves. The final thing that I couldn't actually get Easy Army to buy for this platoon is the spigot mortar, which is basically sort of a multi-rocket launcher, a little bit better. The spigot mortar is amazing for the points cost as well. And that means that his standoff shooting is extremely powerful. And the only thing that he's a little bit weak towards is the rushing of armored vehicles um, towards his lines. That may be the one weakness that I see in this list, but very well done and very nice to finally see a Japanese winning a tournament. Congratulations, Russell, and thank you so much for showing us this list. Um, Pretty nifty done. I really like the amount of indirect shots you have in this list. Basically, you have 4 mortars and the spigot mortar as well. That is really quite a lot. Cheers.